Today's Midi is called The Odd Couple. Today is Tuesday, the 21st of April, 2026. And I am in an unusual recording environment. I apologize for any problems with the sound. It's been a busy day and I still have a lot left to do, so let's do this and see what happens now. Okay, luminescence. That has something to do with light, but I'm not sure what yet. Butts head on. Butting is going like this, banging against each other, but I'm not sure what butts head on. What butts head on has to do yet. Hoped for item at the end of The Bachelor. The Bachelor is a TV series where a man is looking for a wife, and at the end, somebody gets a ring put on this finger, right? Somebody gets a ring, a wedding, an engagement ring. So now we can go down. Food informally. Oh, okay. So often when you talk about food in a casual kind of way, you'll say, I want some grub. It's almost a little bit like what a pig might eat is grub. But if you talk about grub, it's like, okay, I don't really want fancy food. I just want something fast and filling. Okay, crazy. Not sure yet. UCLA, that's just trivia, a sports team, University of California, Los Angeles. Crazy, not sure still yet. Capital of Norway. Okay, so the Trojans, I was wrong there because about ring, because this is obviously the capital of Norway is Oslo. The hoped for item at the end of The Bachelor is a rose. The bachelor gives the bachelorette, the woman he asks to marry, a rose. And I have never seen this show, so I did not get that, right? Okay, so crazy, there is a Spanish word, loco. If you're crazy, you're loco. But we also use that a lot in English. That person is totally loco, totally out of their mind is another expression. Just crazy. Okay. Lacking courage, not sure yet. Luminescence is a glow. So luminescence is light, and glow is something coming out of the light. Here you can see the glow coming from the light in various directions. So odd couple, we're still odd is something to do with gambling in this case. The odds are the chances that you're going to have a winning bet. So lacking courage, weak. Is it weak-willed? That's not it. Weak something. Mamma mia. That's going for the Italian, but we use that in English a lot. Oh, it's just as a expression of something extraordinary, something surprising. Ah, mamma mia. Well, that's so surprising. Family collectively are your kin. So your brother, your sister, your aunts, your uncles, your mother, your father, your grandparents, all these people who are related to you in one way or another are your kin. Okay. Odd-sized figure, not sure yet. Hey, that's pretty good news. Not sure yet. Vegetable used in bhindi masala. My Indian cuisine is not so good. That could be okra because it's 4 letters. Something used daily by about 60% of Copenhagen's commuters, the highest rate of any major city in the world. Well, Copenhagen in Denmark has a lot of people who get to work by bike, and a commuter is somebody who is going to or from their main daily activity, going to or from school, going to or from work, especially going to or from work. But you could talk about students at university who are commuting to work. Commuting means going from one place to another in a fairly systematic way. Locale for a karaoke night or a trivia night. Well, a locale is a place, And if you go to sing karaoke or you go to play a trivia game, you're probably going to go to a bar to do it. One of 13 in the base of the Great Pyramid. Not sure yet. Enjoy a book. Well, what do you do when you enjoy a book? You sit there and you read it, right? Hey, that's pretty good news. If you hear that something is good has happened, not excellent, but pretty good, you say, nice. And depending on the way you say nice, gives an emphasis about how nice you really think it is. Oh, nice. 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 You can see that there are different levels of appreciation that you can express just by altering that way that you say nice. Okay, that's nice. Vegetable used in bhindi masala, as I thought, that was okra. Let's look at okra. Okra is this vegetable here, and it's rather slimy, gooey when you cook it, open it up and cook it, but it's got a really nice flavor. So if you've never had okra, go to YouTube, watch a video about how to cook a good okra, and enjoy it. Okay, so one of 13 in the base of the Great Pyramid, 13 acres. Now, an acre is an area of land, and it's pretty big. I think a football field is about, I think maybe it's about 2 football fields in an acre. And this is not a metric acre. How many football fields in an acre? A football field is roughly 1 acre, and 1 hectare, which is the metric version of an acre, is 2.5 football fields, basically. An acre is a pretty big piece of land where you can put a house or several houses, a small apartment building, depending on how the land is used. And it is definitely the way that land is divided up for sale, measured for sale, when you're selling land in the United States. But set on, we still don't know. Okay, weak. So lacking courage is weak-kneed. You say somebody has weak knees or they're weak-kneed. The knee is the bend in where your leg bends. If you're weak-kneed, it just means that you are timid, is another word. You might not have to go all the way through on things that you're facing in front of you. Odd-sided figure, nonagon. So nonagon is something that has 9 sides, and that's an unusual. A figure is a shape, and something with 9 sides is a very unusual shape. Okay. The shape of a rugby ball is oval. Let's look at a rugby ball. That's a rugby ball, and oval is a shape that's kind of a squashed circle. Captain, I think it must be. The captain in the book 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is Captain Nemo. And then, of course, that gave rise to is it a Disney movie called Finding Nemo, who's a little fish? Okay, done. Something is done. It is complete. It is over. Over and out. Okay, Notre Dame. That could be any number of Notre Dames, but it's not. Notre Dame Cathedral, Notre Dame University. Low quality AI generated content. This is a new word in this context. You talk about AI slop. Slop is something messy, gooey, gross, disgusting stuff that's just junk. You pour slop into a pig's trough to give pigs food. It's all the leftover food. So that's slop, and it's now taken on this new use in AI that you generate all of this awful stuff with AI that's meant to make you look at it, even though you don't get anything out of it. They get the time that you've spent looking at it. Maybe they get extra advertisements, extra money on their YouTube channel. That's now called slop or AI slop. Jupiter and Mars, but not Earth. Some sort of gods, anything in N. So Jupiter and Mars were Roman gods, gods from Rome, Rome being the capital of what's now Italy, but was also the capital of the big Roman Empire. And in the religion back 2,000 years ago, the Romans had several gods, had a lot of gods, and Jupiter and Mars were two of those, after whom planets were then named. And that's why it said Jupiter and Mars, but not Earth, because all three of those are also planets, right? Earth is a planet, but it is not a god. Okay, butts head on, still don't know. Fail to include is going to be omit. If you fail to include something, you're leaving it out. And the word for leaving something out is omit. Maybe your child did something bad at school and they omitted to mention it to you. They left out that piece of information. They omitted it. Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, that is trivia that you probably know. It's the name of a painting, one of the most famous paintings in the world. Okay, here's a good word. Run amok. If you go wild, you can often say that they've run amok. They've gone out of control. They've gone out of the normal range of expected behaviors and gone a little bit into an mental area, and gone and started to do things they really shouldn't be doing. Let's see, we missed talking about this one, rep. A workout unit is a rep, or repetition. So if you're supposed to be at the gym and you're supposed to do this 10 times, you do 10 reps. An odds figure is somebody who makes odds in a bet, and that would be a bookmaker. So you go to a bookmaker, or the short version is a bookie, and you place your bet based on the odds, based on the chances that they are giving for whether your horse or your football team is going to win. One might have silver linings. That would be a mine. A mine is a place where you dig to get metal. A very huge thing often. So a mine could have gold, it could have coal, it could have copper. In this case, it could have silver. And then this is going to be an S, figure on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, or the shape of the figure on the sidewalk. Okay, so that's a pun, right? So that's a star. The star is the person in Hollywood, the actor who everybody knows, they're famous, so they're a star, but also the star is the shape of this tile embedded in the sidewalk in Hollywood, in this Walk of Fame, where all the stars, the famous people, have their stars, the shape, and you can walk and see each of these famous people. I don't know who is in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I don't think I have ever been there. I've been to Los Angeles a few times. You can call it LA or Los Angeles, but never gone to Hollywood to go exploring. Okay, and then if you say that something butts head on, butting, as I said, was bang, bang, bang. So you butt, meaning you bang into each other or you ram into each other. And a ram, the reason that the word is ram is a male goat. And when two male goats, two rams, are fighting, banging into each other head to head, they are ramming each other. Let's look at a ram. There, you can see two rams butting heads or ramming into each other. Let's put on our S and get the music. There we go. That was the Midi for Tuesday, April 21st, 2026, the odd couple. And the odd couple just means there were two things that had something to do with being odd. I hope you enjoyed today's puzzle. I hope you come back and subscribe to the Pirate Professor channel. Please help out at the Patreon page. Please make sure to subscribe to the New York Times. I don't get anything for you subscribing, but you can get a lot for you subscribing. You can always look up there for the link to the newest Midi, kamu.si/newest-Midi, or the full archive, the full list of Midis that I've done is always updated at kamu.si/WordsWordsWords. Please let me know what you think of these in the comments section. Again, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.